Yes, and welcome back to the 94 Club for your daily dose of country music. Hey, look, this week it looks like we're about to hit 1,000 subscribers, and I'm super excited about that. I am going to drop a video when I do hit 1,000 subscribers just so I can introduce myself properly and tell you what the future of the 94 Club has in store. Anyway, this week we're featuring Sturgill Simpson, Tyler Childers, Cody Johnson, Coulter Wall, Upchurch, Matt Heckler and Nicky Lane on the channel. So there's a few new artists, a few that I've already done. Yeah, just excited to get into this week's music. So let's see who we've got today. Okay, so we're going with Matt Heckler, HAW River Ballad, is that right? Yeah, I think so. Not heard him before. He has come as a request on the channel, and I think he came as a request because of the Benjamin Todd upload that I did. I believe he did. I have seen that they've done a song together or performed together before, so that might be where the link came from. I can't read into HAW River Ballad. I don't know what HAW River is. But we're going to find out anyway. So
I'm going to tell you something I've always remembered. If you study and try to learn something as if you have no talent, and then you apply it as if you didn't study, that's the way to do it.
That's the way to do it.
It's like all the carving patterns I do. I don't copy any of the older designs that have come before. You know, it's already been done, and I like them and I appreciate them.
Your name at your pasture in the sweetest refrain, and I pulled in a white cross and got to asking around town in hopes that I could see you again. You had gone up to the mountain higher ground to make a stand, perched upon a ledge with a rifle in your hand, singing I don't need no man. The wind blowing wild through the lonely pine.
This is crazy unique, right? I've not heard anything like this in a while. I'm guessing this is more like folk. Am I right? Folk or bluegrass? Let me know, because I'm still learning what the subgenres are. I'm getting a folk vibe from this because it feels quite Celtic in a way. So the music they play in Ireland, it's definitely got connections, I think. But yeah, we'll carry on listening. We'll get into the lyrics at the end, and we'll give it a good in-depth review. But already I like it.
110, it felt like nothing on an August day. Down to the heart to wash it all away. Hear the holler of the 10-point whitetail collar. Circle left and promenade. Cicadas in the summertime and sunner in the fall. If I can't have the girl I love, then I won't love it all. And I'll catch my own damn self when I fall. Like the wind blowing wild through the lonely pine.
What's the name of that song?
HAW River Ballad. It's all about Central Piedmont around Chapel.
That's
Chapel Hill.
tight. That's strong stuff,
Yeah.
man.
I wrote it. It's the first song I've written in a bit. I was like, I don't drink anymore. And I was like, I don't want to write a song about anyone dying, digging a grave, drinking whiskey, falling in love, or breaking up. Like, I just want to have a song that's geographically relevant and some good positive reinforcement in the world.
Well, I think people are going to be able to pull a lot of different interpretations.
Yeah, I mean, it was really interesting, and it was nice to hear that at the end, because I was going to say that it's interesting that, you know, it's not talking quite as deep into those things of, like, you know, when you hear ballads. I mean, the only ballads I've heard so far in country, or I mean, it was in Outlaw. I think it was Cape McCannon by Coulter Wall. It's a murder ballad, and I was kind of gearing myself up for this. Like, okay, well, it is Haw River is a location. Is it going to be a story about something that went down there? Turns out, actually, this song is about a place, and you know, he's saying he doesn't drink anymore and he's sober now, so he's looking back at places that he had some of his best memories with, I guess, like a clear mind. So yeah, it's nice that when he says to miss all those days gone by and long for those better times, it's almost like Haw River is this place that they used to go to enjoy and forget about all the negativity in their life, really. And I guess this is what this song represents as well. Like, if that's a place that you went to forget about all the negativity and just have a good time with your friends, then that's what this song does as well. This song acts as a, you know, there's no negativity from what he maybe usually writes about. I've not heard any of his other songs, so I'd have to look, and maybe that's what this song represents, is like this song represents the better times kind of thing. Yeah, and I thought it was interesting. So he did say, you know, it's not a love song and whatever, but he does have that line in here that says, if I can't have the girl I love, then I won't love at all. And I'll catch my own damn self when I fall. And I think that's so true, and I think that's something that we, like, I'm kind of getting used to. And, you know, as I say before, like, I'm super independent in a way that, you know, I've been single pretty much my whole life, so I've never had to rely on anyone else picking me up. You know, I've got a good, strong family around me, and they're there to support. But if I ever catch a loss, or I feel like I've let myself down, I'll bring myself back up. And I think it's a pretty strong trait to develop. But yeah, I mean, he's, like he said in his little sort of end review, this is geographical, so he's talking about the rolling hills. He's talking about the temperature, so 110. It felt like nothing on an August day. And yeah, he's painted a picture of what this place is like. But he does say, so if I just read back through that first verse, where he's like, and I pulled out a white cross and got to asking around town in hopes that I could see you again. You had gone up to the mountain higher ground to make a stand, perched upon a ledge with a rifle in your hand, singing, I don't need no man. I know we're saying, like, it's not necessarily about all of these other things, like murder, whatever, but also that first verse does say to me that that's somebody struggling in a way. So yeah, he's like, he's gone looking for this girl, maybe. She's gone up to the mountain with a rifle in her hand, saying she doesn't need a man. So maybe she's been hurt or let down, and she's been pushed to the edge of struggle. Yeah, there's definitely some depth to this that I think I could pull out. And I know he's saying it's not necessarily about all of that deep stuff, but I think it might be. I think there is definitely still influence in this song. Yeah, I mean, it kind of is. So he's like, I wish I could ease your mind, like the wind blowing wild through the lonely pines. Even now, I look more into it now I finished listening to it, because it does sound quite upbeat. And with his post-rationalization of it being like not about murder and death and a love song or anything like that, but it is still about struggle. We're not going away from that. So if I just summarize it now, so first verse is basically this woman who feels like she's on the edge and on the brink because she's been let down by a man. And then the chorus is essentially like, let's just think back to the HAW River and the amazing times we had down there. But I wish I could ease your mind. So if we reflect back over the good times, hopefully that will help you. Like the wind blowing wild through these lonely pines. There is an element of loneliness in this, and I think that comes through, and that's obviously what this woman in the song or whoever is feeling. And he can't make her see his perspective. So if she can't see his perspective, then how is she ever going to fall in love with him, even though he loves her, and that's why he's doing all of this. So there is an element of depth in there, and although it's not a love song, it is about struggling. It is about the fact that he loves a girl that he needs to sort of get through to. But yeah, anyway, let me know what you think of the song in the comments, what you took from it. I know I've kind of sort of gone round the mill a little bit on that, just to get back full circle and really catch what I think of it, because sometimes you don't get it first time. So I appreciate you sitting with me on that one. But as always, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and please hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you on the next one. But for now, that's me. Thank you. Peace.